All right, tonight I wanted to talk a little bit about the inviting process because I know, well, first of all, it's the most important thing, but it's also the most difficult, or not even difficult necessarily, but I think it like holds people back for fears of certain things. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit and give some examples. But jump in and ask questions if you have any, or if you have things that people have brought to you that you didn't know what to say to them, just let me know. All right. What was that? Meow. Well, Chelsea's not here, Chelsea Pritchard, but I just saw that it's her birthday today. So happy birthday to Chelsea. Welcome to our new coach, Maggie. Yay. Thanks for jumping on the call. We always say success leaves clues. So, and I've thought a lot about that because at first I thought it was so stupid. I'm like, well, obviously it does. Like, that's the stupidest saying. Who even invented that saying? And I'm like, no, it literally like leaves little, like, mouse droppings around. They're like, oh, there's a little clue. Oh, there's a little clue. I guarantee you Nikki Johnson and Nikki Goss and Bonnie have never missed a Bombshell Dynasty call, you know? So anyways, good job for getting on, guys. Kelly's on the board with 4 Success Club points. Awesome. That's awesome. And you made it through last month, even with that return.
Yes.
So that was pretty sick. So did you get your free ticket to Summit?
Well, if I get one more success point, then I will.
Nice. Awesome.
I have a really bad cold, and it's hard for me to talk, but.
Okay. I won't ask you
anymore. Hearing me.
I won't ask you anymore. No, you're fine. That's good. That's awesome. That's so exciting. So we'll talk about that in a minute. And then Brooke has 2 points. And actually, I just saw an order go through for Lindsay Brown. She sold a challenge pack, so that's super exciting.
Her first ever.
Yeah, she's a new coach, so that's awesome. And then for those of you pushing to Diamond, Kelly, you have Emerald +3, which is awesome. Tanya +3. She goes up and down to like 3 and 4. So you guys are really close. I don't know when we'll be doing another push to Diamond group, but probably in the next in February. But we'll talk about that when that comes up. So pretty good for a strong start to January. We're only a weekend, so I'm at 2 Success Club points right now. I should have 4 by the end of the week. We'll see if it all plays out. All right, so just some information for you guys. Super Saturday is this Saturday, the 9th. I know we're going to the one in Somerville, which is going to be awesome. It's led by one of the master trainers, Joey Walsh, who's her mentor is Shalene Johnson. So she's really cool. She has Elizabeth Herkes there, who's a top coach. I actually didn't see if she posted yesterday what number she was. But awesome. And she went up to 10-star within, I think, 15 months. She's wild. So she's one to watch for. So it'll be a fun thing. We're doing Turbo Fire. They usually do a different workout at every one. The one in DC that Nikki's team is going to has Autumn and Carl and Nikki, and that'll be a sweet one. Everyone tried to get me to drive down, but I was like, not happening. So that's really fun. It's a great way, like, to talk about the coaching opportunity, because it's not just about the money, and it's not just about the Success Club points, and it's not just about losing weight. It's about like the friendships and the fun things we get to do. And rarely do you get a chance to, like, at least me, I don't know, I rarely get a chance to like go hang out with a bunch of my girlfriends and be positive around each other and have a fun day. So if you just keep posting throughout the day about little things, and if you're not there, just, you know, talk about, I have a feeling we'll get to sample Coffee Shakeology, but that's just a rumor. So, you know, talk about everything that they talk about. But most of the things I think we heard about on the Surge on Monday. So Success Club trip. I wanted to talk about this now because I feel like I didn't really know about it, the details that I wanted to know before I signed up for the cruise. So this will sell out within less than 30 minutes probably. So if you want to go, sign-up's on the 19th for us. I forget the time exactly, but if you want to go, sign up immediately. And I didn't. I legit had my hand on the mouse. It was on my birthday. It was on the 12th, and I was sitting there, and I was like, it was at noon, and I skipped lunch, and I was like, I just sat there, and I couldn't do it. It was $300, and I was like, I don't have $300. I literally can't do this. And I got put on the waiting list. I was like 4,000 or 5,000 on the waiting list, and I was like, mad at myself for 10 months straight that I didn't, that I was too afraid to not spend the $300, even though I end up getting it back plus the entire trip paid for in like one of the $1,750 room suites. Like I got the balcony suite and everything, and it's all paid for. And I lucked out that I got off the wait list, but it was just my fear of, I mean, the things that went through my head. What if I'm not here in a year? What if my business sucks? What if I quit? Like, what if I don't have enough money to pay for the rest of the trip? So if you're into it, just January is the greatest month to get Success Club points because they double. You can check out the website. We'll talk about that another time, but it's a Success Club trip. So you have to have a certain amount of Success Club points within the first 3 months. I have a feeling I got off the wait list because Jenny and I got off at the same time and we both had the same amount of successful points, but I think it was because it was right after I hit All-Star. So I think that kind of bumped me up because it wasn't based on place you were in line. It was how many consecutive months you had successful. So just keep that in mind for when you're trying, if you want to go to Punta Cana for 4 or 5 days for free. It's pretty sick. So in January, if you hit Success Club 5, every Success Club point you have is worth $20. So last January, I had $280 towards the trip already, which if I had known all this, I would have been like, oh, there's my deposit that I was so worried about. But hindsight's 2020 and it all worked out. So there are 2 different waves once I figured out with like my girlfriend, see which one I want to go to, I'll let you guys know. And then we can try to all go on the same one, coral and teal, I think. Any questions about those 3 things? Nothing. All right, so Summit. I just wanted to mention this quickly because I knew we had a few new people on that would be watching this. I would suggest registering for Summit no matter what. Obviously, Kelly, I don't know if you registered or not yet, but that's okay. I know you're going to hit Success Club this month, so you get your free ticket. If you hit Success Club for the first 3 months that you're a coach, you earn a free ticket to Summit. So, Maggie, you signed up January 1st. Technically, you can hit Success Club January, February, March consecutively, or February, March, and April consecutively. So it'll give you the free ticket. I think it's like $295 worth value, which again, I missed last year. I didn't know about Success Starters. And when the tickets became available, I was too much of a cheapskate. I was like, there's no way I can afford to go to Nashville. Like, that's bonkers. So I didn't do it. And then I got put on the wait. Like, that's why my word for 2016 is courage, because I'm so afraid of these stupid things, especially when it comes to spending money. Anyways, I got off the wait list a second time. I went on the wait list twice. I canceled the first time I got on. Anyways, and then for this summit, I was able to book a hotel room, pay for my ticket, and more. But I did those instantly the day that it was announced when I was there. And it was, with not even half of my July income. So if it's something that sounds like fun, it was the best, well, up until December, it was the best month I'd ever had. Financially, it was the most fun I've ever had. Oh my God. Summit was like by far the best time of my life. I'll be walking the stage this year already, I know. I'm hoping to walk it more than once, but we'll see. So you can too. There are tons of reasons. We'll have a whole call about Summit because there's a lot that I wish I'd known about, like how to get success, how to get to some of the parties and how to qualify for all those things. So it's a giant party and it's the most fun ever. So I just want to talk about those few things before we get started tonight. Okay. Hi, amigo. Hold on. I need a sip of water. I'm talking about.
Amigo's getting big.
By the way, she doesn't like that. She takes offense to it. But she called me big for like 10 years, and I too took offense to it.
Me, I call you big.
It's because she's like 5'1". By the way, can I just say my office right now is 50 degrees. I'm legit freezing.
Dedication.
All right. So I wanted to talk about inviting. Still for me, I mean, I've been doing this for a year and a year and a half, something like that. It's still the hardest thing. It's still the thing that I make myself do. I don't like it. I mean, granted, I don't like working out either, but I do that. It's easy to do. It's so easy to do, and it's so easy not to do. It's simple. It's sending a message. We legit have scripts if you can't figure it out. It's saying hello to people. It's talking about what we love. It's talking about what we know works. I don't understand why even myself has such a problem with it. But every coach talks about it. It's one of the bigger struggles. So I wanted to make sure we kind of talked about it and ask any questions as we're going along. In my opinion, there are three main types of invites. The first one is cold market invite, and then there's forming, and then there are public invites. Forming stands for find out what really matters. All right, so here's a cold market invite. Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? Ready for summer? This was a while ago. I just found some screenshots of ones that I knew. Not sure if you know that I'm a BeachBody coach, but I do accountability groups. I never call them challenge groups because I think it's intimidating to people, especially if they're competitive. And I also, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's a challenge group. I actually don't even know why they're called challenge groups because we're not challenging them to anything. I guess
You're challenging yourself. That's why Carl calls them challenge groups.
Yeah, but I don't work like that. I'm an emerald.
I know.
So I call them fitness and accountability groups or motivational accountability groups. I change up the name depending on who I'm talking to. But this was a copy and paste type of thing. I didn't really know this girl. This is what the group entails. This is what you get. This is when the group starts. Do you have any? And then I always ask, do you have any health and fitness goals that you're trying to achieve? That's something I learned actually at Summit. So the 21 Day Fix is not best for everyone. It's not what every single person is going to like, there are people that would like size better. I know some of my girlfriends that are dancers. There's 100% chance that they would like size better than the 21 Day Fix. A lot of them are still coming with the same meal plan. So that's easy enough, but talk to them, find out what their needs are. If they're new to fitness or they're really, really overweight and, the 21 Day Fix may be too difficult. So P90 might be the right choice for them. But either way, I still say my groups are still 21 days. The workouts are still about 30 minutes. I still give all those things. But I want to know what their goals are because then I'm still asking about them. I want to know what's best for them. I 100,000 million% believe that I would much rather someone not buy from me at all than buy the program or buy Shakeology and have it sit and go to waste, or even worse, have a return. Like there's nothing that drives me more nuts than a return because it messes with your volume. Like not even about the money, but how that happened to Kelly last week. Like you're like, oh my God, and then I have no volume and now I'm screwed and now it looks like I'm going inactive or whatever, or you'll basketball points. So, but first of all, most of these people that are buying from me are my friends, and I would never want my friends to waste $140 on something that wasn't right for them. So if they say their health and fitness goals are, to chug beers and, party with their friends, then this isn't the right program for them right now. If their health and fitness goals are to run a marathon, I would suggest the 21 Day Fix Extreme. So, we just figure out what their goals are. Not everyone is trying to lose weight, which is hard for me to understand because I had a girlfriend who bought the 21 Day Fix and she lost like 10 pounds and she's this big. And she was like, Katie, I can't lose any more weight. What the hell? And she wanted to tone up, and she just bought it because I was doing it and whatever. We did it together. But I was like, yeah, that's definitely not the right program for you. Sorry. So anyway, so now she eats a lot of food. All right. So, oops, sorry. All right. So cold market inviting. Any questions about this? I'm sorry, I know I just asked for any questions, but I just want to say one thing. The only thing I like to do with cold market invites, rarely do I get a sale from this. I sent this, I wish I'd seen when I sent this message. I guess it was before summer. This was in May, because I was trying to, maybe before May, because I was trying to push, this is when I was pushing for Diamond. Oh yeah, so it starts. So this was probably April. She just bought from me last week. In the end of December or January. So it takes time. Okay. I don't think I get too many. I guess I don't have like a percentage or anything of cold market invites that I get sales from. But in between this and that, we had talked about other things. So yeah, this broke the ice for me. And we talked about strollers and kids and going back to work and all that stuff over 10 months or whatever it is. But, for someone to come up and say, yeah, let me buy right after you send them, this rarely happens. So just keep that in mind. This is a good way to get the conversation going. Let them know what you're doing, especially if you don't know too much about the person. So if you don't remember anything about them from high school, or they don't have kids that you can relate to, or, I mean, seriously, I feel like if people don't have kids, I don't know how to relate to them. I'm like, You must have so much free time. You could do an hour workout. That's how I feel in my head. So this is, she has 5 kids or something, but so anyways, any questions about cold market inviting? Yeah, go ahead.
When I think of cold market, I think of like my like page peeps.
That can also be.
Okay, so what you're talking about is like flat out like, hey, I got a challenge group, you want in? Is that what you mean by it?
Like this type of, I would never say that, but like this.
Oh, no.
Like, I send this message to anyone that I have sent we'll get to that later, but anyone that I've pretty much sent a friend request that I don't know what to say to them other than this. I can't say happy birthday. We'll get to that next. But I can't say any of the forming things because I don't know much about them. Those type of people. It could be like I got like 250 friends from my Guns, Buns, and Abs challenge last year. I didn't know any of those people. We messaged a little bit about the group and stuff, but that was all I knew about them. So these people, those are the type of people, or people that I friend request that I don't know them. We just have mutual friends in common. Or people from your like page. This is a great one to do from your like. I say something different to people from my like page. To them, I say, thanks so much for liking my page. I'm a health and fitness coach. Do you have any health and fitness goals you're trying to reach right now, or something like that? I don't talk about this right away. That's just me. What do you do, Sam?
Well, because for my like page peeps.
Well, just for like things, I don't know, maybe cold market isn't the right word. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I'm trying to ask about what you meant by it, because I consider this something else, but I'm just thinking just words.
What do you consider this?
An invite.
Yeah.
Yeah, inviting, because like when you're straight up asking, hey, do you want to join my challenge group, which is what you're doing.
I was thinking like cold calling, basically.
Like cold inviting.
Yeah, sorry, I can take out market if that makes you feel better. Oops, no?
Sister squabble.
I feel awkward.
Cold inviting. All right, next. Any questions about inviting like this?
I mean, the idea is it's just for kind of like acquaintances, right? Instead of like closer friends, like that.
Exactly.
The people who are on your kind of the outside.
Yeah, I gotta minimize my
like
screen.
Distant acquaintances.
I can't turn up my volume. I can't hear you guys, but I can't get out of this.
Are you reading my lips?
No, I mean, it's just really quiet, but my screen is stuck or something. Oh, there we go. Oh, Lordy. So yeah, that's what I do. I do this for like acquaintances. There's what do you call that document in the training?
Power threes tracker?
No, the like get to find out who you know.
Memory jogger.
The memory jogger. You put like and we'll do that in the 21-day training group that we're in. I don't know what day it is, but you put down you write down everyone you know, and it's called this memory jogger. And so you're like, okay, who is my dentist? You think of your dentist. Who do you know that works at the office? Who do you know that makes you think of when you go to the dentist? Like, I think of my dentist and I think, oh yeah, the dental assistant, and then, oh, my other dentist, my mom used to work at a dentist. Oh, that girl I went to high school is now a dentist, and her brother. Like, it's a memory jogger. It makes you think like that. So you put A for acquaintance and C for something.
Close friend?
I think so. And then, so yes, I would put this for my A's. Or when I'm just screwed and it's the end of the month and I got to do what I got to do. So that's all I say about cold market inviting. They're all a variation on this. I never mention the 21-day fix. People don't always know about that. They don't always know about Shakeology, so I give them a little like how it makes me feel, stuff like that. So forming. These were really hard for me to find because they end up into a long conversation that's days, weeks, months long. So I had to scroll for a while. So the first one, if you guys, I'll try to find it too, but if you guys go to the Team Positude page and type in birthday messaging or A to Z messaging, or Google it or YouTube, whatever, a video will come up about it. And it's one of my favorite and easiest ways to get your 3 to 5 messages out a day. I think I have 2 here, but so this one, like down here, I don't know if you can see my pointer, but it says, "Happy birthday, Sarah. Hope you had a great day with your little one." It was her birthday. I didn't post a thing on her wall. I just sent her a private message instead. And we talked a few days, and that was it. And then this one up top here, "Hi, how are you? How was your birthday weekend? Hope you enjoyed it, especially if you had a long weekend." So I sent that to this girl, Kate, and she literally bought a challenge pack within 48 hours. It was so weird. I mean, not weird, but I mean, that's what's supposed to happen. But like, it just turned into that, and it turns into, "Oh yeah, my birthday was so great. I did this, this, and this. Oh my God, that's so awesome." Like, and I'm genuine when I'm actually talking to them because I mean it. But like, and then I say like something, "What have you been up to these days?" And they always ask you back. And so that's when you can talk about BeachBody. You know, Sam and I went to a funeral a few months ago, and someone asked what we did for work. And I was like, "Oh, I have this relocation manager job, and it's like a desk job. And I sit there like this all day, and I'm so miserable." And Sam's like, "I'm a BeachBody coach." And I was like, damn, good. And like, it's so the way that we should be talking. But, you know, obviously if you say the other things first, that's usually where the conversation will lead. But you say, "Oh my God, I just started coaching and it's so fun and scary and this is what I do. You know, did you ever think about something like this?" Or you don't even have to ask them right then. They, you know, it's a conversation. It's different because it's through Facebook Messenger, but, or email or whatever. But the birthday ones are really easy in to talk to them, or if it's their kid's birthday, anything like that. So then this next one with Erica, she's actually like wicked pregnant right now, so it didn't work out so well for me, but I thought it was going somewhere. But also she lives in like Uganda, so couple of ways it didn't work out. But anyways, I sent her a friend request. I do my 3 to 5. They don't get Shakeology out there. It's only US. So seriously though.
And Canada.
Yeah. So I sent her a friend request, and so the friend request, "Long time, you look amazing, congrats." That was like a perfect end. Like, she didn't even say just thanks for the friend request or whatever, right? I was like, sweet. So, but I didn't take the bait apparently. I did later. But then I found out she was pregnant. So anyway, so that was nice of her to send me a message. I've actually thought about doing that to people that accept my friend request, but I always forget. So, but that would be a really great thing to do. If someone accepts your friend request, be like, "Hey, thanks so much for accepting my friend request. Hope you don't think that was weird, but I know we have like all these people in common, and we go to high school together. I totally like, I mean, I'm the worst at remembering things, but like, oh, I remember you from high school, or we used to work together here and there." That's a great way to start. I don't know why I didn't add that in here because I never do it. So then I just went into, "How are you? Where are you living these days?" That's one of my favorite things because at least from here, people from high school, you're like, I think one of the, you know, I don't know many people around here that I'm, you know, talking to that are still around here. I guess there are some, but, you know, I'm like, "Where are you living these days? Are you still on the Seacoast?" If I know that, if I can like kind of tell that they're on here from Facebook, or they're down south or something, or college people. People love talking about themselves, and they like to know that you're interested in them. So it's always good to ask questions. Then the last one I sent to Erin. "Hi, Erin, how are you? Do you have 2 kids now? They are adorable. I have 1 daughter, will be 2 in October. How old are your kids?" So that was from last year. So that was just a way to talk. You know, if you're into dogs or pets, you can talk to them about their pets. If you're into something else, crafting, or, you know, also a lot of like religious groups too. If you have any church groups that you're involved in and you meet people through that, you know, definitely an easy way to talk to people, you know, or am I going to see you next weekend, or, you know, anything about that. So FORM again stands for, what did I say?
Find out what really
Find out what really matters. FORM, actually, for warm. Find out what really matters. But so just talk to them, get to know people, you know, be genuine. You want to, this is not, You will not make it if you're looking for Success Club points. If you just see Erica and all you see is SC5 on her face when you look at her, you're not going to make it. It will be a long and hard struggle, like kind of what I posted today. If you're just bumping retail sales 24/7, it's going to be a long, actually, I shouldn't even say that. It will be a short time in this company because you won't last. It's a people business. It's sales. It's weight loss is very, very, very personal. I know for me, like I've struggled with weight literally since I was like 13. So there are certain ways that people can approach me about it, and there are certain ways that I get super turned off. So, you just kind of have to learn about people. And if someone literally just came up to me and was like, oh my God, I saw the 21 Day Fix on TV the other day and I thought of you because I saw your fat picture, and you should really try it out because you could probably lose 25 pounds. It looks like you have 25 pounds to lose. I mean, no one says things like that, but you know what I mean? Like, get to know them, figure out what their needs are. I should read you this message I just got from this girl today. I've had like a customer who's gone like AWOL. She's had her like third or fourth bag of Shakeology. I'm like, everything good? You still okay over there? Like, I'm like, was dreading a return or something. And just didn't know what happened to her. And she sent me the nicest message last night about how great I was, and like for believing in her and not giving up on her and all this stuff. And I was like, well, wow, that came out of nowhere. So just make sure you're involved in people, and this is why we're different than It Works and Weight Watchers and all those other things, is because we care and we are building the relationships to help them. Anyone can buy a workout DVD. It's sticking to it is the hard part, So that's all about that. I don't know. That was a side tangent. Any questions about forming? I think these are the best ones, best return on your investment. Or so.
Can I add something? I think like you made a good point, like about the girl that you were forming with, and then she ordered like 10 months later. But it's so important, like when you're riding the struggle bus towards the end of the month and you're like, I'm gonna message 20 people a day, and you do, and then you finally do hit Success Club. Like 4 to 6 weeks after you like hit it hardcore with all your messaging and forming, you're gonna see those people coming back to you. So it's important to form even when you're not like looking to get a Success Club point, or like, doing it all the time is my point. Like I get into struggles where I'll work really hard because I'm looking for a goal, and then it'll make like the next couple weeks easier, and then I kind of fall off. But so doing this all the time is like beyond important.
Totally. Yeah. 3 to 5 of these a day and you'll be golden if you just are consistent with that. All right. Next one. I know we only have 10 minutes left. So public invites. These I think are also great because they announce it to the world what you're doing. I forgot to put I try to put more words in the captions, and I didn't put these on these ones for you guys to see, but I tell them a little bit about my accountability group. I don't put a ton in, but I give a little bit more details. I think these are so good because, first of all, I usually use the transformation pictures because I have a pretty decent already one. So I like to use a transformation picture. I have a good one. So I don't look like that right one right now. Oh man, that was good. Anyways, the holidays hit me hard. But what was I gonna say? This announces it to everyone, and then people that like it, even if they're just liking it to support me and are they're proud of me or whatever, I still message them, and I was like, "Thank you so much for liking my post. Do you or someone have any interest in this or something like that?" This one on the left, I did on the end of last month. That worked out pretty well. And then this one, I always, of course, do them for the end of the month because I'm freaking out. But this one on the right was a little thing I gave the person who ordered I gave her a gift card or something. So a couple of different ways to do it. I love incentives. The return on investment on that is huge. I know I'm in a Push to Diamond group, and we talk about investing in your business, Push to Beyond Diamond or something. We talk about investing in your business, and incentives are a great one because if I give someone a $10 or $20 gift card for signing up for Shakeology or a challenge pack. First of all, I'm already made my money back with the challenge pack, but if they keep ordering and tell their friends and have success and they're super psyched, it far outweighs any amount. I mean, I don't have to give away too many, but I love to do it when I'm in a pinch or when I'm really stressed out. It usually helps sometimes just seal the deal for people. Public invites. So those are a couple. You can look at my page. I try to do one a month, but I would probably do more if I had spend more time on PicMonkey. So I use PicMonkey.com to do these. And actually this bottom one, I copy and pasted on this right one. That blue square I copied from this girl, Megan, who I'm friendly with. I was like, hey, I'm just going to copy this because we don't have any mutual friends. And she did something like that for me. So that's no problem. Okay. Then invites for coaching. I know we only have a few minutes here, but this one is so important. Sometimes with, you can do the same form, cold market inviting, whatever you call inviting, public invites for coaching. I didn't have any ones that I could pull up, so I found some public coaching invites. This one I posted that we were number 2,179. I think that's pretty much what we ended the year at also, which was pretty good. I was pretty proud of us. It wasn't my goal, but that's all right. So I wrote something, blah, blah, I'm tired. But basically the bottom, it was subtle, but I just said, if you're looking to join a team that's filled with support, send me a message. I would love to talk to you. We're heading to the top and I'd love to have you along this ride with me. I don't remember when this was, or if anyone came out from it, but it was just little, like, talking about how awesome our team is, little snippets. Even like Kelly, you did a great post today about your income, about paying your credit, your student loan. That was awesome. And it was just a little like, oh, look what I can do. Just drop it in a year that I can pay off my student loan payment in one paycheck. Like, awesome.
Kelly, you did that too?
Yes, I did.
We did the same post. Oh my gosh.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That a little later, yeah. But hey, that's the truth, because I am constantly putting Matt on deferment because I can't make that payment. And hey, Christmas comes before making my student loan payment. So when I was able to make enough in 1 week to pay for it, I'm like, hey, I got to tell everybody. Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Congrats.
That's amazing.
That was awesome, Kelly. I love that post.
Oh, Brooke's here.
Yeah.
I'm driving, though, so I can't be seen right now.
Yay. That's awesome. He didn't see you. Yeah, that was perfect. And it was just a little like, people will be super proud, and that's what people want. People want to pay off their student loans. Like, you don't have to get tech. Did we lose Maggie? I can't see anyone.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I couldn't see anymore. So you don't have to. I'm not like embarrassed, but I'm not one to be like, I made X amount of dollars and my student loans is X amount of dollars. You don't have to say that. People would be psyched. I say this every time. Oh, we only have 4 minutes left. People would be psyched for $50. There's certain people out there. My life is changed with $50 a month. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to we'll show you some of the other ones here. So this is one that I did. This is a what is coaching sneak peek. I got 2 people that liked it. I think it was my mom and Sam. It was not a big hit. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a bad time or anything. I liked it, but not many people were into it. So. All right. This is one from Sandy's. She did a quote and this is a little too wordy for me. Frankly, I don't read that much. I actually didn't even read it. What do you do as a BeachBody coach? This is to get them, into a sneak peek. And then this is one of Nikki's. This was from May. So Nikki was making, 14 grand a month in May. Now she's up to like 30 or 40 grand a month. So she's at 26 months right now. So obviously we see these and, looking at month 1 and we're like, I did not make that in month 1. It took me a long time to get to what she made in month 1. But she always says she had a transformation far before. She had been using T25 for a long time. So don't be intimidated by posts like these. People want the real stuff. It doesn't matter how much it is. I'm not going to talk about this because we're out of time. So sorry. Okay, I just wanted to get to the quotes. I don't know how we left so much time. I talked too much. But I just wanted to talk about 2 of the quotes here. I love these guys. So We're going to run out of time, and I want to get back on. Will you guys hop back on so we can go back? Do you have a few more minutes?
Done.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to get cut off, but the recording. Oh, it might not let me back on. We'll try to get back on, okay? Okay, hang up now. All right.